Chris, doesn't seem long since the last game against Bangor, but returned to pre-season today. Happy with how things are gone?
Yeah, I think it's 7 weeks since the last game, and I think it's 7 weeks till the opening day of the season. So, yeah, good. It's good to get back out and good to see all the players. I think it's always that first day. I think a lot of players dread it, but we try to make it as easy as we can for them. I think gone are the days now where pre-season was a tough one and stuff like that. So I think we ease the boys into it, and with a view to get it harder as the weeks progress.
New signings here today. 3 of them were here today. How are you impressed with them?
Yeah, good. They're all good players. We've got a bit of experience in Jamie, and obviously 2 young players in Sam and James Murphy. So we're delighted with what we've done so far, and we've got a few more to follow as well. So obviously it's been well publicised, the players that have left us, and whilst that's disappointing, but just said to the players today in the meeting we've had before training that it's about what we do from now, and we're going to work as hard as we can in the next 7 weeks to make sure that come the Bala game we're ready to go.
And have you got areas of the field identified that you want to bring in certain players? Who you want to bring in, or are you still sort of looking around for the right targets?
No, I think when you manage a new town, you always face challenges trying to recruit players because of you're dictated by finances, and we can't without banging on we can't compete with the other clubs, so we have to be a bit different. We can offer different things. We're obviously a well organised club. It's a club that's now established, and especially in my time at the club, we've reached 4 semi-finals, so we're appealing to players now. Players want to come and play for us, which is always nice. So, but in terms of future targets, we've got areas of the pitch that we know where we want. We've signed obviously with Nick as well. In addition to the 3 boys that you've just mentioned, we've signed areas that we were looking to fill, and we've hopefully got 2 or 3 more on the way in the next week or so as well.
You had a few of the youth team lads out there today, a couple from last year, a few more from who were in the youth team squad last year. Are you pleased by their sort of contribution? Are they going to make up a part of the squad this season? Yeah,
look, I think when you manage a new town, you have to look at producing your own players. We've done that over the last 2 or 3 seasons in my time at the club, and we try and bring through one a year, and working with Gareth Watkins and identifying players to come in. And it's important because everyone can see the pathway, and it's important that the young players have something to aim for at the club. They play for the under-19s. We saw the back end of the season. Will Evans made his debut. Obviously, Jack Perry played 7 or 8 games in the first team last season. So, the opportunity's there. They come in and work hard, and they continue to do well for the under-19s. Then they'll push on into the first team squad.
And obviously, looking forward, you've got a good pre-season schedule, really, a mixture and a couple of tough games at the end before the season starts, which must be looking forward to. It's going to be a good test. Yeah,
I think when you look at planning the pre-season, it's nice to get a couple of high-profile teams. Unfortunately, for one reason or another, we weren't able to get them this year. But we're really happy with what we've got. We've got some really, really strong non-league English teams coming through from the English system who will give us a real tough physical challenge, and a challenge that we'll get in the Welsh Premier League. And that's important. One thing we looked at was trying to replicate what we'll get in the Welsh Premier League in our pre-season games. And we're looking forward to starting a week on Tuesday against Bury, and we've got 2 or 3 sessions before that as well, where we'll get the squad in, and we'll work them, and hopefully we'll be injury free. And that's the main thing about pre-season, is the lads get minutes and they're injury free.